What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Full Circle Network. I'm Jackson Hayes. I'm editor-in-chief of FullCircleCinema.com, and we're recording this podcast as like an intro to this new brand that we're starting up here. So we're gonna go around and introduce some guys, and we're gonna talk about what our mission is, how it came to be, what our plan is moving forward. So I'll just start by introducing everybody. Marcos, you can go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Marcos. I'm the managing editor of the site. Really happy to be here. I'm really excited to kind of let everyone know what we're going to be doing on the site. And also, we have our Caleb.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Caleb Saad. I'm the news and media editor on the site. I focus a little bit more on the, obviously the media side of things. So you'll see a lot of my stuff on the YouTube channel. But, we can get more into that later. And then I'll pass it to our lead news writer, Jacob Campbell.
Hey, what's everybody? It's Jacob Campbell here. Like Caleb said, I'm the lead news writer. I'm kind of in charge of keeping the news team together and make sure we're on top of things. And we've got a great intro for you guys. Jackson, do you want to take over?
Yeah, so we'll start out here by just telling you all how we came to be. As some of you may know, if you follow us on Twitter or have seen our work in the past, we used to all work together over at Super Bowl Movies. That is no longer the case. We'll discuss that a little bit here, but we're not going to go into great details to what happened. But we moved on. And we wanted to start our own thing, and that's where Full Circle came to be. So that's what we're doing here, and we wanted to expand operations. That's why we started the YouTube channel and the podcast network that's going to be on this channel with the varying of shows. And I know Caleb will get into that in a little bit. But the site is up and running at this point. We've been up for about a week now. Posting news and stories and all that, and we have more great stuff coming up, and some scoops we'll get moving on. So you'll see those in the coming future. Marcos, if you want to go on and talk about what we've got going on the site and all that.
Yeah, on the site, we've started last week on Monday, and it's actually been going pretty well. We got full news coverage, and we've, going from Super Movies, used to cover a lot of the blockbuster movies, and now we can cover more diverse amount of movies. We have indie films, blockbusters, like everything in between, and that's something I think that we're going to continue to push. We've also been covering TV news, and that's some of the basic TV news stuff. We haven't gotten too specific, but I think as we expand the team and expand our writing and grow the page, we're probably going to go more in depth on that side. But for now, we have almost everything on movies, and I think that's something that I wanted to do at Super Bowl Movies, but now we can do it here any way we want. I think that's going to be something that's going to get a new audience, and that's why I'm really excited. Beyond that, we also, we're also working on other things on the site. We also want to get reports out. Something we did at Super Bowl Movies was get exclusive reports. That's something we're also working on here. That's something I'm currently working on. We never know when we're going to drop anything, but we're definitely working on it, and it's definitely going to come in the future. So, other than that, not much to say there. But I know that Caleb...
Yeah, I can expand on that really quick before we move into the media, because some people are probably curious as to what happened, as we all used to work at Super Bowl Movies, and I get everyone's thoughts on this before. We're not going to get specific, but it didn't end up working out, the working relationship that we had over there. Some problems arose, things happened, no ill will or any of that, but it was time to move on. And most of our team is comprised of people that used to work over there as well. The majority of them at this point. But if you guys want to discuss that a little bit, clear the air with anything you want to say that you haven't said publicly before. No ill will towards anyone, but I'll just put that out there.
Yeah, so me personally, I think at Super Bowl Movies, that was, one of the best experiences I've had. We all worked there for about 2 years, and we all had great experiences. We all came into the journalism world relatively new going there. That was my first. I was only 16 years old when I started there. So, definitely no ill will, leaving there. And I really want to keep the relationship strong that we built over the years there. But something about Full Circle Cinema that I'm really liking that we're doing a little differently is we have a lot of our team focus on specific aspects of, just film in general and TV and stuff. So we have, a critics section, and we have, people doing features if they want to do more, specific stuff like, theories and fan casts, stuff like that. And I think our writers are enjoying not necessarily just having to do the same thing, just writing news. And from what I've seen so far, it's been a really great atmosphere. And, like we said, we're going to focus more on different types of content, Twitter, and, we'll jump into Facebook and Instagram probably, and then YouTube, obviously. And then, down the line we'll have a big network of things. This is the Full Circle network, and we'll just expand our horizons from there.
Going from super movies to here, it's really just about expanding. Although we have a smaller page that we're going to begin to grow, it's really just expanding what we did before and having more fun with what we can cover. Now it's kind of like unlimited, and I feel like that way, I think a lot of the audience, as we grow, will like know more about movies than before. I think that's going to be very important. That's something that, once again, I said earlier, I wanted to do at super movies, but we couldn't. But yeah, it's gonna be dope. We also have Jacob, who's a lead news writer. Anything you want to say?
Yeah, I'm really excited for what we're going to be doing here at Full Circle. As everyone said so far, over at Super Movies, we're definitely focused more on like the blockbuster type movies, the movies that like everyone goes to see. But I feel that here we can focus on a broader scope of coverage. We're going to talk about blockbusters still, definitely. We all still love them. We can cover a few more indie projects, and it opens it up more for those of us that weren't huge fans of blockbuster movies. We have a few people on our team that they don't always love those, but they love the smaller projects. They're able to cover those now, and it feels a lot more open to them as writers and reviewers, and we hope it feels a little bit more open to you as our readers.
Yeah, to me, the biggest thing was, to get the team a fresh start, in a way that, we could build our own thing rather than building something else for somebody else. Like it's important to do something that you're proud of with your own, from the bottom. Not that taking over a page that was larger didn't like have that feeling to it, but it's about something newer and fresh, and I think everyone's feeling better about this situation, at least now, and which was something that was very important to me personally. And I'm just hoping that where we go from here can maintain that kind of feeling and have fun doing this like we did before. And I'm hoping that the audiences will respond to that.
Yeah. So what you were just talking about, Jackson, obviously our new site, Full Circle Cinema, it's a lot smaller than what we just came from. We left a Twitter page with 35,000 followers and growing, and now we're basically starting at the bottom. We jumped onto an account with 1,000 followers. So, but that is kind of a downside. But at the same time, it's really fun just starting from the ground up and building our brand. With the way how we want to do it, and we're just really excited to see how we can grow it over the years. And we know it's definitely possible because we've seen all these other small sites just like us, in only a matter of a couple of years get those big numbers and, get some of those big stories running up. Like, if you look at Discussing Film, they're great. We love the guys over there, and, they got a great brand, and, that's something we can aspire to do also, and even better, if I say so myself.
Yeah, I'm with you, and we can get specific about some of the stuff that we're going to be posting, at least on here. I know Caleb, we had talked about doing some video series. One of which I wanted to talk about was if you did follow us at SBM, you would know our bad casting show or article series from Kellen Marak. I'm hoping to do that as a video. I know I'm talking to Kellen about that at this point, but I know that was something people really enjoyed, and I thoroughly enjoyed, at least personally. And even if it's just for me, I would love to see that in video form, and I know others would too. And I know we got that in the works at least, and I know some other things that you're interested in, Caleb.
Yeah, so obviously we're going to have our podcasts. We're going to carry that on because that's everyone's favorite thing, at least us. I like making that and editing it and talking with, the writers on our team. That's just always becomes really engaging to our audience. So that'll be here every week. Always you can shout us, or we'll shout you out on Twitter if you leave us questions, we'll answer on the show. And then also we just recorded our Captain Marvel spoiler review, so that'll be coming up shortly after this is posted, hopefully. And so after big releases, we'll have, kind of group discussions, going in depth on those movies. It might be part of our podcast or just a separate thing. And then smaller movies, we could be doing just like individual reviews, get some smaller thoughts in a lot smaller video. And then other than that, I've tossed around the idea of doing sort of video essay type things, doing maybe ranking type videos, and like Jackson said, kind of video formats of our other things like bad casting and just regular fan casting things in video format on the YouTube channel. So if you are listening to this and there's a specific type of video you like to see on on the site, then let us know in the comments. As we post stuff, let us know what you like, let us know what you don't like. Everything. It's a learning process for us, so it might be a little slow in the beginning, but once we get our stride going on the Twitter and YouTube, I think we're gonna have some really great stuff going on.
Yeah, like Caleb said. Sorry, Marcus. If you want to talk.
No, you can go.
Okay. Yeah, like Caleb said, let us know what you guys are hoping to see from our page. Like we talked about earlier, we're open to a larger variety of topics and coverage now. So we'd love to produce more content for you guys that you're actually looking forward to seeing. So yeah, be sure to go off in the comments. Let us know what you want to see. Marcos?
And also, something that we did at Super Movies was a Super Movie Show, and I think that's something we're obviously going to do here in a Full Circle Network. I don't know what the name is going to be, but I think that's going to be kind of the central thing that we're going to start off on. Yeah, and just expect more consistency, I think, as well, since we're going to do it on YouTube. It's not going to be on podcast form anymore, but I think on YouTube it kind of just allows us to do different things, especially since now it's going to be in video form. So yeah, that's what I'm really excited about.
Yeah, and just to make it like abundantly clear, like the website, the Full Circle Cinema will be like entertainment news coverage, but the podcast network will cover a variety of things, like sports, games, if we have a show, movies, TV, all those sorts of things. But like a more of a diverse form of pop culture in a way. Like at least in the sports, me and Colin, who used to do the Super Bowl movie show together most weeks, we're going to be doing a sports show, and we'll probably pop onto the movie show and do some TV stuff and here and there. But we're going to have a variety of things, not just for movie fans, not just for TV fans, but for fans of things all over the place. So we're hoping to give that diverse content to a larger audience. But I think that just about does it, unless anyone else has any comments. But yeah, like everyone said, just let us know what you hope to see, and criticism is helpful if it's in a constructive way. Of course, if you see something in a show that you think could be done better, or if you think that there's some improvement, or you just like the show, feel free to comment or tweet us. We're always happy to respond to people. So. All that. But anything else to add, guys, before we head off of here?
Yeah, I'll just say the group of writers we have on the site with just a lot of them we came with us from Super Bro Movies, and so we're obviously we have great chemistry with everyone on there. We brought some new people on already, and we have a really diverse group of people, both racially and also minded. Like we have a lot of really diverse opinions coming into the site, and people coming from different backgrounds really allows us to, like the name implies, have a full range, a full circle of content coming at you on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah, I couldn't have said it better. This team is the reason we did this. It wasn't if had one of us left the last situation, it wouldn't they would have moved on to whatever else. But the fact that we all left together to form a new thing, it was really empowering for all of us, and it made us feel like it was the right choice. Everyone's behind it, and everyone believes in it, and that's really helpful. And having all these guys around makes me want to feel. It makes me feel like we're doing something big here. So all right, that just about does it. If you guys have any questions or concerns, you can tweet me at Jackson867 or the page itself. Any kind of questions go. If you guys want to wrap it up, we'll get out of here. Marcos?
Okay, that's about wraps it up for the intro. I had a really good time here. I hope that everyone new that's following us, hopefully that you guys, respond well to this, and make sure to, you can message us on the page on Twitter, or you message me at BizGamer9. Just general inquiries or anything specific you want on the page, on the network, it all goes. Rest of you can wrap it up.
Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed our intro pod today. Follow me on Twitter at JacobCamp13, and Caleb, why don't you wrap it up?
Yeah, everything these guys said. You can follow me on Twitter at CalebSod20. That is Sod with 2 Ds. It's not sad. I have to repeat myself because it's a new site.
Sad.
Right? It's not sad. All right. Yeah, that wraps it up.
All right. Well, thank you guys for listening. Don't be afraid to leave a comment or leave a like, subscribe to the page, and we'll catch you next time.
Take care.